Well, it's January of 2023 and we have a big shift happening again. You know, it's constant. Some are bigger than others, but we're going into a very cool era coming up. Now, if you're into astrology, which I'm not, you know that the planets do affect us. I do believe that. How much they affect us? Well, I think we have free will within I call them the gears of the machine, and I believe that's what they are. I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen end of January and what you can expect for this year from an energetic standpoint. Yeah, we're going to talk spiritual quantum physics and, yes, some astrology too. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an amazing life. We're going through a series of constant events. 2023, as I explained to you, you can expect a lot of things happening, but not on a cataclysmic level so much. There will be some big events coming up, but it's just going to be a constant series of events from this level to this level. In other words, you're going to see a lot happening in your own personal life. It has been for me in weird ways. I had my master closet collapse, big whoop, so I ordered a new one. It's more organized. I decluttered. Something good came from that. A steel rim off of a semi went careening across the highway, hit my car. Yes, I walked away from it. Everybody was shocked. I ended up getting 4 new wheels from it that were probably overdue. Probably a very good thing, and I didn't get hurt. And then a third thing happened is then my battery went out, but I happened to be in the right place. I got that replaced, so it didn't happen out there someplace else. I want you to take every little event that keeps happening. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, it's one thing after another. It all is taking us, always takes us to better places. And you might say, how the heck is that possible? Everything in your life, from the energy standpoint that is allowing opportunities, challenges to come in, is always a teaching opportunity, takes you to a new place, but you have to choose what you do with it. Everything is your personal decision. Now, end of January, I call them the gears. This is all a holographic illusion, everything, the whole universe and beyond. It's endless. We can't even comprehend how vast it is. What's limitless? I mean, wow, right? Because we're in a material world, we see things starting and finishing, but they don't really. Just because we don't see it happen doesn't mean we are not all one energy field just transforming. Well, those gears that keep turning out there and the mechanisms, if you think of us as sort of like a machine, they are affecting us in energetic ways. So yes, of course, they allow us to transform and change and do different things that otherwise we'd just be, doing the same thing every day, have everything functioning on the same level. But these energy fields allow things to shift. What does that mean? We're shifting out. January, I believe it's 18th, we're shifting out of an era. The retrograde, it's not really moving backwards at all, it appears to. Mercury's not a problem. So what? But so if you believe that, you can create a problem if you want to. So between now and May, you can expect some very great opportunities for abundance. Yeah, it's good news, right? By the way, I have construction here. They're reinforcing the buildings for hurricane season. Who knows what that's going to bring? Beauty of a hurricane? We know it's coming. I can leave town. You can't live your life in fear if you're going to really expand and go into that field where you find out what's out there. You get hit by a car, the closet collapses, the battery dies, all kinds of things. That's going to happen. You cannot live your life in fear if you want to go into that, what I call the secret world. The secret world, I had a video, is the same planet living in a different reality while you're standing next to somebody else. You absolutely are shifted into a different frequency. If you do that, you're using these things, these opportunities, these energetic fields to shift into your own beliefs, your own changes, your own expansion, your own transformation. It is all a choice. So all the energy fields that you're going to experience now are always presenting opportunities. The one is always into expansion and learning. That's all it's doing, expansion, learning, experimenting, experiencing, adventures. It is going into every possible thing with no judgment, no labels of right and wrong. People like to say good and bad, good and bad. Well, what's bad? What you think something's bad and somebody else may think it's good. Somebody says cancer is the best thing that happened to them, and you might be saying it's bad. It is a personal perspective that you get to choose. And if you choose a higher one and you see that, that tire that hit the back of my car and took it out, if you see it as an opportunity, warnings and experiences that allow you to see life differently, ways for you to transform. Because that car was debilitated, it wasn't someplace else that maybe would have been another accident. Don't try and second guess why these things are happening to you. Always say thank you. What can I learn from this? What can I get from this? Maybe it's just a feeling that, wow, life's looking pretty precious right now. Please, please, I beg of you to see the best in everything if you choose to go into the secret world. The secret world is a beautiful place. You're standing next to somebody and you see everything completely different and you're connected to the expansive world. Activate Your Magic is advanced manifesting. And I'm teaching people, I'm teaching you, and these are free. You can start to go into this space where everything I do is out here, out here, with this. It starts here, but we're going into this. We're not staying here and protecting ourselves from the material world. We are going into expansion, which means everything's out there. So you got to break through the fear, because if you go out there in fear, you will connect to that lower frequency. And that's why people always have dark entities and they act like they're, we're in battle with anything. We're in battle with nothing. That's ourselves. We're in battle with ourselves, and that's just made up. You have an opportunity for massive, massive change right now. Transformation, creating new worlds. The secret worlds, because people will stand next to you and tell you you're wrong, it doesn't exist, we're going to hell in a handbasket. And the secret is that they can't experience what you're feeling and what you know if they don't go into that frequency and shift into that reality. That's the secret, is that you really are there and they don't know it. It's like getting my teeth drilled every morning. I don't know how much you can hear this, but I'm going to keep shooting. All right, is that irritating to you? Yes, it's a little irritating, but it's for our safety. Here's what I want you to know. This kind of stuff's going to go on all the time. This happens, and the results could be amazing and take you to something different. I want you to go into this new era, if you choose to go into the secret world, to see everything as an amazing opportunity, because it's taking you to someplace else. No one learns and accelerates without challenges. It's impossible. So you will always have the challenges. How do you see them? How are you going to handle them? What are the decisions you're going to make within them? This is what's going to determine whether or not you reap the abundance, or if you sit back and you're afraid and you're in fear and you're watching the garbage out there, the fear-based crap. Oh, it's a spiritual teacher telling me this horrible stuff's going to happen. That's not a spiritual teacher. That's another person in fear with a spiritual label. What's spirituality? Everybody's a spirit. Everybody is light. Everybody has equal capabilities. There's no labels. There's no starseed that has some advantage over you. I'm a starseed. Everybody's a starseed. We're equal, beautiful lights. There is no separation between us unless you create it. And if you do, you are going to low frequency that is not the recognizing of your powers. You want to go into advanced manifesting? Come on over here. Come on over. And we're going to go into that space. And we're going to take you into a new world where you're going to practice every day going into this. And no matter what happens out there, you're going to find those opportunities. You're going to go into abundance. But if you go into fear and you are here, you have blocks and barriers. So no matter what happens between now and May, when we have massive abundance opportunities, you're not going to experience it because you're choosing not to. So the gears are all lined up. Click. We're in it right now. You're going to say yes. That's one of my practices. You say yes. 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 And then there are no blocks. Yes. Oh, this happened. Okay, yes. Because I'm going to learn from that. Yes. You got sick. Yes. Okay, I can experience this without going into fear, without going into struggle. This is the key. It never has to take you into pain or struggle. You experience it. You don't have to be entrenched in it. You don't have to be entangled with it. You become an observer and you go into amazement. So then you're focused on the abundance. Abundance isn't just money. And if you want money, you can have that. My gosh, you should be living an abundant life. Everyone can. Are you ready for this? I'm going to talk more about what's going to happen between now and May. Free videos, come on over. Activate Your Magic on LandriaOnkka.com is live now. I have a special going on, and then these are free videos. I have a free master class for you. Please subscribe. Free videos, people creating new businesses. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? The asteroid to hit us? The solar flare? And you're going to spend your time worrying about it? You're creating it when you do that. Come to the secret world. There's a secret world that's so beautiful, amazes me. It's very exciting. I'm in it. Do you want to join me? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.